New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome from morning prayer for Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to be able to spend time with you in prayer once again. Hello, it's all love. Blessings to you as well. So, I know you hear me say many of the same things at the beginning all the time, but I never know who's here that's going to be hearing this for the first time. So bear with me. We pray affirmatively here. So if there is anything that you would like prayer for, please know that we are here on your behalf. So whether you ask me to pray for you by putting something into the comments if you're watching this live, or you use our, let me see, wrong one, or you use, this will help. Gotta click on the right one. You can submit a prayer request here online at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. This will allow us to send a prayer request that goes directly to all of our ministers and practitioners who are on the prayer team. And we will all hold your intention. So whatever works best for you, by all means, let us know. Never let anything hold you back. Never let anything limit you that we can use prayer to address. Likewise, if there's something more that you want, something that you want to manifest to a greater degree, something that you want to celebrate, all wonderful reasons for prayer. All right. So, hopefully you can hear me over my shirt. It's kind of loud. This morning, I wanted to share this inspiration with you. It's a nice, short, but powerful quote. This is from the author James Baldwin. He wrote, "Not everything that can be faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed that is not faced." This is a perfect way to consider how we live our lives as co-creators of our lives. This is a wonderful way to encapsulate so much of what we do in New Thought. This is a wonderful way to encapsulate looking at all of your life, looking at all of who you are, and allowing yourselves to be truly integrated within yourself, to be truly integrated into your life. So, think of what it is that you might not be facing, that you wish to face. Think of what it is that you would like to see changed. Think of ways in which you have faced things that seems to be insurmountable. And yet, because you addressed them, you were able to work through them. There is a concept called a spiritual bypass. And a spiritual bypass is where you ignore the condition or the circumstance and you say, well, it's okay because, I have faith and it's all right. I don't have to think about this. I don't have to worry about this. No, it's called a bypass because it's not working through whatever it is. We affirm our truth. We hold to that truth. We work with the truth. That is how we affect change. So I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do, because I want you to be fully present to this moment. We need our attention in order to focus on our intention. And so I take a breath and I allow myself to feel not only the energy that comes from the inhalation, but the relaxation, the ease in my body that comes from the exhalation. I can feel how, as I exhale, I become more grounded. I become more centered. I allow the support of the chair beneath me, the floor beneath my feet, the earth beneath me, the connection that I share with the entire universe. And in that connection, I speak to this fundamental truth that each and every one of us is connected to the greater whole. Each and every one of us is connected to the greater consciousness. Each and every one of us is connected within the one. Whatever name that we give the one, whether we're speaking of God, we speak of Gaia, we speak of Allah, whatever name we give that one power, that one force, we are all connected within that. And the reason that this is so fundamental for me in this prayer is that it means I am never facing anything in my life alone. I am never left to my own devices without the grace and without the compassion and without the wisdom of loving spirit. And so this is important for me to remember because it provides a greater sense of confidence. It is not simply a safety net beneath me, but it is, depending on how I'm going through whatever it is that I'm working with, it can be a ladder, if you will, to help me climb out of the depths of my doubt and the depths of despair, the depths of confusion. I have the ability to call upon all that is within me. I have the ability to call upon the greater consciousness so that whatever it is that I need, I recognize that because of the abundance that exists within this connection, that I have within me all that I need to succeed. And so I look inward. I look inward to find my experiences. I look inward to find the wisdom. I look inward to find the strength. And it is strength that comes from my faith. And it's not a blind faith. It's a faith that comes from my seeing and recognizing and understanding and celebrating all that I have been given in this life. I can see so many ways in which I have overcome obstacle after obstacle. I can see all of the ways in which I have been blessed. And so when I look at the things in my life that shine, the things that are bright, the things that are beautiful and loving, I can feel that strength. But it's important that I also look deeply into those things that are not as bright, not as delightful, not as celebratory. Because within them, there are answers. There is information that I can glean, that I can bring forward. I look into what appears to be the darkness because I have the light of grace and love to guide me. I know that even in what felt like the darkest times in my life, that there was something there that held me, something there that provided protection. While things might have happened externally in my life, nothing ever could touch what was within. The divine is completely incorruptible. The divine cannot be damaged. The divine cannot be lost. The divine cannot be alone. This connection, this understanding, this belief, this knowledge, this deep feeling knowledge has taken me through the hardest times of my life. When at times all I could see, all I could feel that was good was that one place within me. And sometimes it was as small as an ember. Other times it was a raging flame. But the reality is, it was always the same within me. It was a matter of what I was doing to restrain it, to limit it, ways in which I had forgotten about it, ways in which I had lost my perspective. And so today, my prayer for each and every one of us is that we approach our lives with an openness. We approach our lives pushing nothing aside. We approach our lives refusing to examine nothing, refusing to explore nothing, understanding everything to the best of our abilities. And this is why I can look within and I can ask from within, what wisdom is there for me that will help me through this particular situation? I can look within for the faith that provides the courage to move forward despite the fear. And I always remember that for me to be courageous is not for me to be fearless. Courage doesn't exist without fear. Courage is the desire, the ability, the willingness, the acceptance to move forward despite the fear. Because I know that no matter how dark the night, no matter how cold it might be, that there is no true darkness. There is no true coldness. Science has proven that from a physical perspective. The light and the heat always exist. So the light of God's grace always exists. The heat of God's love always exists. And I take all of this, and I know that as I prepare to step forward into whatever life presents for me, that I go with this guide, I go with this guard, I go with this support, I go with this clarity, knowing that no matter what comes my way, I always have God, Gaia, Allah, always present, always working on my behalf. And so I have the courage to face whatever comes my way, because I have the knowledge, that deep feeling knowledge, that I do it not only as a human being, but I do it as a divine being as well. And I do it in a way that is unique to me, unique based on my experiences, based on my desires, based on my willingness to open to all of the lessons that life provides. And so today, my prayer is to be open, to be aware, to be confident, to be trusting, to live in and by my faith, to trust in the love of God, the wisdom of God, the grace of God. And so it is. And so it is. It's all love, indeed. All right, folks. I am out of here. I will see you in a few. Please know that you are loved, you are love, and you are powerful, powerful beyond belief. Make today magnificent. It's up to you. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.